Greetings. I'm Craig Johnson, Bishop of the Minneapolis Area Synod of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America.
And I'm Peter Rogness, Bishop of the St. Paul Area Synod. Recently, our two synods have come together in conversation around what it means when Jesus invites us to have life and have it abundantly. We have found three invitations at the heart of the gospel. God invites us to be generous, God invites us to be missional, and God invites us to be the body of Christ in the world, to be church together. What does this mean for us?
I believe that when you're being generous, the result is that you have this incredible joy-filled life, that you're not living curved into yourself, but you're living wide open in God's expansive love for the world, for the sake of the world. And so we want to be joyful, and we're just bold in saying that we are not going to let fear creep into our culture either.
I feel more complete when I can be generous, when I can give. And then also, I know that nothing that I have really is mine. I've been really blessed, so I believe that we're all blessed to be a blessing.
As we talked to our congregation about stewardship, we wanted to challenge people to growth give and to encourage them to increase their giving by 1 percentage point a year. But we realized we couldn't really give out that challenge unless we as a congregation, with our mission support, were also tithing. And so we began increasing our mission support by 1 percentage point a year.
Every payday I write out a tithing check for 10% of what God sends our way. Every time I do that, I think about what a privilege it is to join up with God, with what God is doing in the world through His church.
To be missional to me means that life has a trajectory, the life of an individual or the life of a body like a church. And that trajectory would be God's mission in the world, which I understand to be reconciling and redeeming and recreating all things. To love God and love neighbor in everything we do. It's not an add-on to life, but a lifestyle.
Our commitment to stay in the community of Harrison neighborhood, that we're a church, our doors are always open. Most people in the community, whether they're members of Redeemer or not, consider Redeemer their church.
We have 65,000 Hmong people in the Twin City, and 11% of them are Christian. I push the church to reach out to the Hmong community and to the non-Christian.
There are 300,000 people who live in Dakota County, and 150,000 of them aren't connected to any church. And that's the number that gets my feet on the floor every morning, so that we can invite people in to the amazing thing that happens when you are part of a Christian community.
It's not about me, and it's not about you, and it's not even about just us. This is about an entire group of people, the whole body of Christ, working together.
All of us are called to be part of God's mission to reveal God's kingdom here on earth. And so the body image says that Christ is the head, and where the head goes, the body goes. And as a body, there's a great deal of diversity, and a diversity of gifts and skills and experiences. And we get to do so much more and do it more fully and completely if we'll do it together.
One person recently told me that this week they were around the world with their offerings. They were out on the mission field, there with ELCA World Hunger Appeal, present with Lutheran, disaster relief, and that's really a beautiful piece of our life together.
We need to work together. We need to partner together. As my congregation, we cannot do that alone. We need each other to support each other.
Jesus said that I am with you wheresoever you go. And I believe the same thing applies to our partners. Out of relationship, they're with us from start to finish, whatever the journey is. If, as a congregation, we're walking with a single mom who's in some kind of crisis, that's not just Redeemer walking with them. All of our partners have a hand in our witness in our community.
Our mission support is a trust issue. I don't have to control it. I don't have to have my finger in where this goes, but I can trust God working through the church.
The body of Christ is all of us coming together to fill out the mission of Christ which is to show the world God's love. And I believe that's all of us. There's no meat without you when it comes to the body of Christ. There's no hand without a foot. There's no tear without a hand to wipe it. It takes all of that to be the body and to show the world what it means to be a Christian, what it means to be Emmanuel Christ, to be God with each other.
We believe that God is up to something in our world, and we invite you to recommit to one another and invest in what God is doing through our church to love and care for the world.